అండ్ నాకు తెలిసి 2021లో షూట్ చేసినట్టున్నారు. అండ్ ఫస్ట్ షాట్ అంటే క్లాప్ జరిగిన షాట్ కూడా మీ మీదే జరిగింది కదా, మీ అండ్ యువర్ అండ్ అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారితో. ఎలా అనిపించింది నీకు ఫస్ట్ డే వర్కింగ్ కానీ సెట్స్ లో?
For me it was like, already it's my first movie, I've never filmed for something before. So when Nagi came and told me that your first shot is with Amitabh Bachchan, like the great Amitabh Bachchan, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I was like, I'm not going to be able to do it, I'll just be there starstruck, I'm not going to be able to act. But he's just such a humble, really nice person. He made me feel comfortable immediately. And so we kind of like bounced off of each other's ideas. So I practiced my lines with him and we were able to make magic, I guess. Yeah,
గుర్తున్నాయా నీకు డైలాగ్స్? I mean with you, I mean అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారికి మీరు చెప్పిన డైలాగ్స్ గుర్తున్నాయా? You know that dialogues now?
Well, see, I understood the dialogues because I actually practiced with one of the ADs. He made me do the dialogues and we practiced. And so yes, I did understand the dialogues, but still like, because I don't even know one word of Telugu. So for me, I had to learn the dialogues and then say it. So in the beginning, actually, it was hard for me. But the more and more I did it, the easier and easier it got.
Have you remembered any few dialogues from?
I mean, there's a couple of dialogues. I mean, I think my favorite dialogue is when I told him, "Enta mandani rakshinchacho telsa," which is, do you know how many people you could save? So that I really like.
అంటే అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారు ఎలా ఉండేవాళ్ళు సెట్స్ లో కానీ విత్ యూ? లైక్ హౌ ఈజ్ కంఫర్టబుల్ ఇన్ ద సెట్స్ ఆర్?
I think he made effort to talk to me, you know, like he was so welcoming and so warm that like I was able to talk to him so easily. He asked about my twin, he asked about any work that I've done before. He noticed that I sang, so he asked if I sang, and every time we shot together, we would sit with each other and talk because he just made it so easy to talk to.
I mean, he's the biggest star of India kada. So ఎలా అనిపించేది నీకు while working with him or any dialogue conversation with him? Fight sequence also you have అంత పాటు మీరు ఉంటారు కదా ఫైట్ సీక్వెన్స్ లో.
I was so surprised because he's obviously an old man now, but when he was shooting all the fight sequences, lot of the fight sequences he did himself. He said that, Nagi garu, I'll do it myself. And they put the harness on him and he just did it. He was in action at that point. I was so starstruck. And talking about how it was with him on set, we talked about so many things. I mean, I'm diabetic actually. I'm type 1 diabetic. And I told him about that. And he was so warm and open. He wrote about that in his tweet actually. And I was so surprised. So I talked to him about it and he talked to me about it. And I remember the first time I ever met him, I was telling him that I have a twin. And we're not identical twins, they're fraternal twins. And he was like, when I was 11, I don't even think I knew how to spell fraternal. So he's so smart, he's so humorous, and he's so fun to talk to that he made it feel like he's someone I've known for a long time. And he made it so easy to talk to. He was like a grandfather only. He was so easy to talk to.
I mean, ఇప్పుడు డయాబెటిక్ 1 అని చెప్పావు కదా, టైప్ 1 డయాబెటిక్ అని చెప్పావు కదా, ఆయన ఏమన్నారు అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారు? వాట్స్ హిస్ రియాక్షన్ when you said like you are diabetic?
So when I said it, he was like, oh, how can it happen? You're a child. And I explained to him that type 1 diabetes is genetic, so I couldn't do anything. But he was like, it's so strong that you're doing it. He watched me put my insulin once. He said, I want to see how it is. So he was like, he was there. He was actively engaging in the conversation with me, and he was like very strong. And I was like, thank you so much.
And Deepika Padukone garto too you have scenes, right?
She's again someone who just instantly you feel comfortable around, because obviously with Deepika Padukone I've been a fan for so long. And so talking to her in the first place, I was scared to like approach her. And the first thing she ever said to me was, I approached her and I told her that, hi, I was so scared to come to you. And she said, shut up. Because she said, how can you be scared? Like, be comfortable. And she told me I can call her DP. Don't call me Deepika, call me DP.
So you will call her in the sets DP?
Yeah, I used to call her DP. Me and Ayaz is someone who I used to work with on set who's amazing. And we both called her DP, and it's just we could have conversation. She was so humorous with Bachchan sir. She was warm to everybody. I mean, she's so humble and down to earth, because even her own team was a little more protective of her, but she said, no, it's okay, everyone can talk to me. She let a couple of guards take photos and all. Like, she's just so open to everybody.